teach you biology. Let's start the chapter life process. To learn the chapter, first we have to know the overview of the chapter. So here is the overview of the chapter life process. Life process which maintain body function and necessary for survival, and they are basically divided into 5 parts. To learn the chapter, first is nutrition, respiration, growth, transportation, and excretion. These are 5 things you have to learn in this chapter. So firstly we are going to start with the nutrition, the process by which organisms take food and utilize it. Yes, we utilize it, but why we utilize it, how we utilize it, these are all the things you have to learn. So but there is one important thing, why we need nutrition. We need nutrition because or to perform various life activities like work. The most important thing, any work we are doing with the help of nutrients. Then mode of nutrition, there is 2 mode of nutrition, autotrophic and heterotropics. They are depend upon method of obtaining food by organism. The number 1, autotrophs. They make their own food like plant, protista, some bacteria. And other one is heterotroph. They cannot make their own food. They must be obtain energy from outside source like animal, fungi, and also some bacterias. So autotrophs, if we talk about the autotrophs organisms which make their own food in the presence of sunlight, water, chlorophyll, or we can simply say that photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is the process by which plants make their own food in the presence of sunlight and to produce oxygen, which is very much necessary for animals or human beings to survive on the earth. So there is a reaction of photosynthesis when 6 molecule of carbon dioxide react with 6 molecule of water in the presence of sunlight, and chlorophyll which is in the leaf give product of glucose plus oxygen, which both are necessary for the human beings or animals to survive. We use oxygen, but carbon dioxide, yes, we also use carbon dioxide as a nutrition, but there is excess of nutrition which is stored in our body and also in plant body. So when the excess of or unused carbon dioxide stored in the plant body, it is known as, but when the excess or unused carbohydrate stored in the animal's body or human body, then it is called glycogen, or it is stored in the liver of the animals or human beings. Then photosynthesis is the 2-stage process, light dependent reaction or light independent reaction. Light dependent reactions also called Hill's reaction, and light independent reaction also called dark reaction. Photosynthesis, the Hill's reaction, it is a photochemical phase of photosynthesis, absorption of light energy by chlorophyll and conversion of light energy into chemical energy. These are the 3 events that occur in the Hill's reaction or light reaction. Now dark reaction, there is no need of light in the dark reaction. And event that occur in the dark reaction is reduction of carbon dioxide into carbohydrate. Now here is a simple diagram that make easier way to study the difference between the dark and the light reaction. One side you see the light reaction where H2O is electrolyzed and broke into O2 and H2. Main product is O2, so there is no need to show H2. On the other side you see that is looking Calvin cycle, that means carbon dioxide convert into sugar or carbohydrate, both the things are same. Then we are going forward, that is heterotrophs. This is another mode of nutrition. in which organism cannot make their own food. They totally depend upon others to take their food. They are also called consumer, and autotrophs also called producers. Now heterotrophs also three parts, that are holozoic, saprophytic and parasitic. So the number one, that is holozoic. Best examples are human beings. They feed on the solid food material and digest it and absorb it. Then saprophytic, they feed on the dead and decaying matter. Then last but not least, parasitic, they take their nutrition from the host body without killing them, like leech, tapeworm. Then saprophytic nutrition, which get food from the dead and decaying matter. They break down the food material outside their body and then absorb it. Holozoic, in which organism make eat solid food, and by the process of ingestion, digestion and absorption they utilize that nutrition to their body. Then parasitic nutrition. Parasites lives on or inside the host body of another living organism that we call the host. They absorb the food from the body of their host. They may damage or even kill it in the process. But the chances of killing the host is very less. Leech and mosquitoes are the example of parasitation, but some non-chlorophyllous plant, viruses and some fungi also come under this category. Non-chlorophyllous plants don't have chlorophyll, so they also don't have tendency to make their own food with the help of photosynthesis. I think this thing's enough for today, so just do study. Bye bye.